All right, Guy, I just want to re-show you the front, and I'm going to let Gary speak his vision about the portico and the fact that this particular front mound of grass and trees we would remove, make it much smaller, which would enlarge the driveway. And now, Gary, you can take over on what you want to do here with the front.
On the front elevation, and we would obviously stucco over the brick, and whatever windows where the arches are, I was proposing to put glass windows, which would be obscure with a white interlayer so light passes through, and then also some ventilation. But we would band everything. When I say band, it basically means you raise the stucco and it kind of brings the windows out and gives it a little bit of a flare.
Okay.
And then here, one of the most important aspects of this would be give it some curb appeal, would be to put a portico with a separate roof, raise it above the existing roof.
So the roof of the portico would be higher than the roof line of the main house.
Yes, and then we would add some columns.
Right.
And put two really nice a pair of glass doors,
Right.
maybe etched. Again, you can't see through it.
Right.
Now here, these are closets behind here. So in order to keep the closets, I saw a real nice idea, which I have a picture of, which is basically a panel, and it basically is an architectural panel, and
Okay.
instead of a window.
Versus just going stucco straight over it.
Yeah, I think it would be too plain. I'll show you
Okay.
a picture of this house I took.
But again, there's a lot of options on what
Tons
you
of-
could
tons
do.
of op-
You could put it in a big bay window.
You could.
Assuming that's going to be kept as an office.
Correct.
Okay.
So we'll talk about that.
But again, this curb appeal he's talking about is right here. You know?
right there, and then I would paver obviously the driveway.
Yeah, I said that previously.
Landscaping is going to be important here too.
Okay, so let's walk into here. And again, I said basically replacing the tile with something like a
Yes.
Jerusalem stone or whatever his desires are.
Yeah, I like the
And the
coral.
fact that
Indoor, outdoor.
he does install a pool, that would be the best area right over there, a nice small personal pool.
Yeah.
Let me just stay there for a second, Gary. I just want to turn around and show him. You know, this is a covered patio basically with a separate
easy to
entrance
enclose.
to that front bedroom / office. So enclosing this would give it even more privacy, but whether you put some type of a window here, which I would suggest, it would be seeing one way, out, not in. Okay? So this is covered to here, and then you basically got all open area. Okay, Milo, take over again.
Okay, and then the courtyard, Guy, is entirely up to you, but I envision a small little pool, maybe a kidney-shaped pool with
Yeah.
a little waterfall.
Exactly what I said.
And I think I'd probably get rid of all this bricks stuff. It's kind of passé.
It is, but this is an interesting piece. This, I mean,
It
you
could
could
be
you could
stucco
even
as well.
stucco it over that to have an outdoor barbecue,
You could.
and stucco over the bar. Again, these are all options
are
that you
options.
have.
These are
The
things
fact
that-
that these things are already here
Yeah.
is nice because it's easy to remove, but certainly easy to update.
But this whole deck is settling in different areas, and it needs to be redone. See, it's settling.
Right. Now, would it be possible, or, you know, would it have any appeal to put another small type of portico over this door?
Yeah, it would.
In this entrance.
It would, and on a smaller scale, but make that entrance a little bit more grand. You wouldn't have to obviously get too carried away with it, but I agree it needs something. Now, keep in mind, all the windows would be new and banded, and new stucco.
When you say banded, what do you mean?
Banded basically means around the window, you're going to raise it about an inch, 3/4 of an inch.
Okay.
And sometimes, yeah, but not that wide. But sometimes you change the color of it just to give it accent.
Yeah, but you need a vertigo out here, you need a water feature.
Yeah.
Okay, you can even install, in addition to the pool,
think pavers in
you could
here, too.
probably add, pavers actually back here would be nice. You can add some type of a fountain, you know, a little waterfall fountain. And
Ton of.
there's just so many options you have out here in the courtyard. This is going to be a main area of the house, focal point of the house.